Team Focus out there getting some practice in. Alright guys, before I get started in this second part of the Throwback Thursday, I have posted on Facebook, I'm giving away these 2 discs. Thanks to Too Far on the Par, Rick Hill, for hooking me up with these. One is a Champion Mako 3, 176 weight, if that matters to y'all. The other is a Star T-Bird, 175 weight. So, I just need you to like both Too Far on the Par, the Disc Golf Target guy on Facebook, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also leave a comment below on those posts. If you already have, thank you. If you haven't, there's still time. I'm not really putting a timeline on it. I just kind of want to see what people have to say, give everybody a chance to see it. So I'm going to go into the discs that I have been working on, the old discs that I put in the bag, just to test them out. I didn't use all of them, obviously, because there was too many. So I dwindled it down to ones that I really threw, but I still have a bunch here. The main ones were the old Leopard 3, very flippy still. Don't know that this probably will come in and out of the bag when I don't have windy conditions and I need something that flips over really hard, really easily with very little effort. So it could stay in there, we don't know. But right now it's there just because I'm playing with it. And I didn't really show this on the last video, I don't think, because I just bought this, so it's fairly new. It's a DX Wolf. I think it has made the bag. I'm still getting used to the feel of it and finding comfortable grips because I have really long fingers, so sometimes the grip is a little uncomfortable. But when I find that comfortable grip, which is kind of like this, I think right now, it gets I can get a proper flight out of it, get it to turn over just like I like. It is very flippy, but it can fly very straight if I don't power down on it. So this one also wasn't really in the video last time. It's been on my wall. I took the old one out of the bag and I put a new one in the bag. This is a Star Aviar X3. It says Aviar 3, but it's definitely not. You can tell by looking at it that it's got the puddle top on it, if you can see that. But it's very pretty. I just put that in the bag just because I took the other one out and I just happened to have it in the stack, so just showing that one. I also tried out my old Star SL max weight. It looks like crap because we tried to dye it and it didn't really come out very well, but still in like really good shape. And I tried that on a couple throws and it's like, I think it's like a speed 10, so it was good for that on certain throws, but I tend to overthrow it because you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just, it glides forever. So there's probably use for it backhand, but I haven't really figured, so it's kind of going to be in and out intermittently. I also tried the King again. It used to be what I used on hole 4. Now I use either a Leopard 3 or a Mamba, and it basically just flips over to the left. It has a late turn to it and then tries to fight back. This one doesn't really fight back as much anymore, but I tried it on hole 11, which you'll see here like right now, but I didn't throw it very well, obviously. So, but I gave it a few tries on other holes too. But it's not a bad disc. It's just I found so many discs that'll do kind of similar things. But maybe somebody else can use this one day. But I don't know if I'm gonna keep trying at it. But King, it's a very good disc. Someone's tried. Threw a lot of this disc. Actually, this is another disc that I just got that was given to me. If you look in the last video, you'll see it was given to me by Gage. Gage, he's a really good guy. He just handed this to me. He's given me a couple of this actually. But he just gave it to me one day, and I throw nukes a lot. I have several nukes and a Nuke OS and all that, but I'd never thought about trying a Nuke SS. But it's very domey, very pop-toppy, and very, very flippy and turns over like crazy. I can't even throw a forehand on it because it immediately turns into a roller. So maybe that has some uses down the road somewhere for a forehand roller. I don't throw them a lot, but I mean, you can accidentally turn one in with this one. But for backhands, worked out really well. Particularly this shot that you were about to see with this particular disc on hole 13? 13. Hole 13 after my second throw. Turned out pretty well, so this is what that did. So you see why I like this disc. It works well for my backhand. I didn't have to overpower it. So I was pretty happy with it. So it's probably going to stay in the bag because I found it to do that quite a bit for me pretty easily without a lot of effort. So Nuke SS staying in the bag. Tried my old Thunderbird again. Didn't really throw it a whole lot. It's just, it's too similar to other things that I can throw that have the same flight. You know, it just doesn't really. It probably has a purpose at other courses, maybe courses that are longer and more wide open. Like I need a long, glidey hyzer, something that'll last for a long time in the air and not dump on me too early. That would be something I would use this for, because I still got some stability to it. So, but around here, not as much. You know, I think I bought this before I lived here in South Carolina, so maybe at some spots we'll find uses for that. I think actually at stables I do use this. It's been a while since I played stables, so maybe I'll break it out for there for a round one day. But this that is useful for me right now, intermittently, when there's no wind, especially no wind, or maybe a tailwind or something like that, is the Fusion Sheriff. This thing is very, very good for max distance. This is my max distance disc. I just took it out of that because I don't need max distance at Socastee or anywhere around here really. But you know, I can throw it on a lot of holes and it does just fine. Particularly ones that are long and straight that I just need it to have a little bit of turn and hold, and then have a gradual finish. Like hole 11, when it's in the long pin, you'll see that I actually threw this on that hole and it worked out pretty well. So we'll cue that video right now. So yeah, pretty much like 5 feet in the basket. Can't really complain about that. So not really necessarily the reason I'm keeping it in the bag or keeping it like where that it's still something that I can pull out when I need it. But you know, on those days when you're not very confident in yourself and you need that not so stable disc, you know, and there's no wind at all hardly, this is what I would throw for some really long distance. But other than that, not really doing much else with it other than straight long 350 to 375, whatever distances that I need to go straight, a little bit of finish at the or a little bit of turn to the left and then finish slowly. That's about all I really used. I practiced with all of them a little bit, but I didn't go crazy with it because I've still got a lot of discs that I really am happy with. But you'll see what all these are and what ones actually stay in and what ones I have, and I'll probably end up doing a little in the bag video next, a little simple in the bag video just to show what I'm throwing. But don't forget, these are still free and ready to go. Just comment on my posts. That's about it. And thanks for watching. And also, stay tuned this month for the Socastee Shakedown videos. I'm working on those. I worked on some of that today. Like literally hundreds, almost 1,000 clips of video to go through to get it. And even more when the drone footage comes in, so that'll be coming out soon. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.